Hey guys, Brad Gilmore here. Want to give a big shout out to our title sponsor, Walker Texas Lawyer. If you or a loved one have been injured in an accident, whether that be a car, truck, motorcycle accident, or some kind of other issue, hit up Walker Texas Lawyer at 713-552-1117 or walkertexaslawyer.com.
Oh, Brad, what have you done now?
Broadcasting live from Houston, Texas, and around the world. TV host, best-selling author, and radio personality Brad Gilmore brings you a collection of conversations with stars from movies.
Matthew McConaughey.
Brad Gilmore.
Mark Wahlberg.
Hey, how are you?
The legendary Mr. Christopher Lloyd. Christopher, how are we doing?
I'm doing good. Great introduction.
Jessica Alba and Lizzie Mathis. Ladies, thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you.
Kevin Costner joins us. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Television.
Jimmy Fallon joins us this morning. Jimmy, how you doing, my friend?
Good morning. Thank you so much, Brad, for having me. I appreciate this, bud.
Kelly Ripa.
Brad, thank you for having me.
Comedy.
Jay Leno joins us. Jay, how you doing?
Hey, Brad, what's going on?
Chris Tucker is in the building. Chris Tucker, good morning to you.
Hey, Brad. Good morning to you. How are you?
George Lopez joins us right now. George, how are you doing, sir?
Good morning.
Music.
Lola Monroe.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
The legendary frontman of AC/DC, Brian Johnson, joins us right now. Brian, how you doing?
Good morning, Brad. What lovely to talk to me, funny lad.
Megan Trainor.
Thank you so much, Brad. You're awesome.
Chloe Bailey joins us. I appreciate the time.
Appreciate you.
And more. This is The Collection. Now your host, The Boat.
Brad Gilmore!
Yeah, Brad Gilmore, ESPN Radio, CW39 in Houston. Asa, thank you so much for taking the time, man. Congrats on the film.
Thanks, Brad. Good to see you. You're in Houston, Texas?
I am.
Nice. I was in Texas last year, actually. Great place.
It's a great place, man. But you know what? You also made a great film. I really enjoyed watching this and kind of diving into this world. I wanted to ask you, because I was just talking to Steve, and he just has such a passion for this project. I'm sure that was infectious when you in your conversations with him about this movie.
Yeah, it was funny because for quite a while, Steve and I had only spoken on Zoom. Like when we first spoke, and then the first few sessions for this. And then it took maybe 2 or 3 years, and we finally actually had a session in person. And seeing him bouncing in his chair, and the energy he brought as the director, it was really helpful. And it was fun it's great just having people who are passionate about a project. Makes such a difference, and it's an energy you feed off of.
Yeah, I would imagine that if somebody is that infectious about their project, it permeates through the performance as well. Was there certain conversations that you had with him that made you really put you in the mindset to do this? Because I feel like animation is its own beast. I feel like it's kind of difficult to do, in my opinion, that sometimes you're not in the room with the other talent. At times, you're trying to envision a world that might not fully be realized yet from the effects side. So what were the kind of the conversations with him that helped you kind of put your head around the world?
We talked about the character, Stitch Head, and sort of understanding his physicality and his story to help inform us with how his voice would sound was the first kind of challenge, and was a really great way for me to kind of understand him and start building his character out and finding this, he's a kid who is searching for a connection, searching for something. He doesn't really know what it is. And he's got this huge amount of self-doubt and confusion. And so there's this softness and nervousness to his voice. And then there's this kind of broken, cracked quality which came from his literally being stitched together, and that was our kind of angle in on him.
Well, that's interesting. So how many vocal differences did you go through to try to actually land on the one that ended up in the film? And are you recording stuff into your phone and texting it to Steve and saying, hey, what do you think of this? What do you think of that? Here's another show or movie. What about this character's voice? I don't know.
So it was mostly in our first session we had in the studio, which was pretty much just around finding his voice and experimenting a bit. And we both, it was playing with what Steve really wanted to capture is this kind of softness. It's someone who he's never had any kind of affirmation. He's never had anyone tell him like, "Oh, good job." And so it's this constant self-doubt. And when you're constantly doubting yourself, constantly aren't sure whether you should speak up. So there's this, he really wanted this uncertainty about himself and what he's saying. And that came across in this really sort of not whispered, because we want people to hear what I'm saying, but a kind of cracked and soft tone, which was quite a kind of delicate thing to pitch, to make sure it was still had the the weight to carry people's attention and have people on his side.
Did you enjoy, though? Do you enjoy working in the animation medium? Because I really do feel like it's a different muscle that you have to stretch as an actor. Although there's obviously things that are similar to even being in front of camera, with the vocal inflection specifically. But is it a medium that you enjoy working in?
Yeah, it has been fun. I learned a lot doing it. It was surprisingly kind of difficult, like realizing how specific you have to be with voice acting. So that was the kind of first challenge of this job. But when you kind of put limits on yourself, that being you can't see my face, you can't see my body, you have to kind of, you force yourself to find other avenues to express what you're trying to do. And that was quite a fun challenge for me as an actor.
Well, you know what, y'all, I think knocked it out of the park. Think singularly, act collectively, make a great film, and that's what you were able to do with Stitch Head. Asa, I really appreciate you taking the time.
Thanks, Brad. Appreciate it.
Have a good one.
Take care. All the best. Peace.